Hey everyone, and welcome to today's topic, and that is permanent death versus non-permanent death. And we all know that there are multiple ways of dealing with non-permanent death. Some involve never dying, some involve eventually dying, and we're going to talk about that. Now, my favorite way to LARP is having permanent death, and I'm going to tell you guys why. It really feels like a motivator, a reason to succeed, a reason to want to live. If you feel like your character is invincible, if you think at a game, it might try to kill me, but it won't succeed. I'll just come back, or um, I I have a couple more lives, or something like that. It doesn't feel as genuine to me as the actual threat of your character becoming deceased. So far, I have had a character die once, and it was a character I played at Legends, but at Legends, you can eventually die, so my character would have been able to come back, but I chose not to play her again because I kind of chose permanent death for myself because that was what I preferred. And so the character I came in as for Feast was a completely different character, and no one will probably ever see the character that died again. So, the pros and cons of permanent death. What do you guys think that they are? I think that the pros were all of the things that I had listed before, but some cons are the negative feelings that come with a character dying. And I'm sure we've all either observed that happening or have experienced that ourselves. So, can you also tell me of one time when a character might have died that affected you in some way, whether it was positive or negative? I would love to know. So I do really prefer permanent death, but I don't mind playing a game that doesn't have permanent death, but it doesn't feel as fun to me because not only would I probably feel differently possibly about my character and her mortality, but it would become a concern to me about other people having out of game thoughts and feeling invincible, and um, I feel like it would cheapen it just a little for me because I feel like people might do things as the characters that they probably wouldn't have done or wouldn't have actually done if their character could have died. And so I think that in some way it might open a gate in your mind for a little bit of a metagaming. But what about you guys? Has the possibility of surviving things that your character probably wouldn't have if permanent death existed in a game, has it ever um, gotten you to think out of play that your character is invincible? That have you ever done something that you definitely wouldn't have if permanent death existed? I would love to know. Please share your stories and your opinions on permanent death and non-permanent death. Which do you prefer, if you prefer either? And if you have a suggestion for a topic one day, leave a comment or send me a message. And as always, have a great day.